Good morning and welcome back to the plot. It's the 12th of June. Just going to do a quick update on where we're at the moment. Doesn't seem as though a lot's been done, but there's a lot of planning in process at the moment. So this area here on the right, as we immediately come into the plot, where I've been running the bonfire and the incinerator. Once we've burnt everything that needs to be burnt, this is going to be trimmed, levelled and covered with weed fabric. And this is going to become 4 2.4 by 1.2 metre raised beds. That will allow me to put 1 or 2 crops per bed, and I don't have to climb into the beds to weed. I can just reach into the centre very easily. Once they're done, this next area here, the tarp will be lifted, fabric laid down, and there will be another 4 raised beds in there. And then as the winter progresses, those beds, once they're cleared, will be removed, footpaths removed, levelled over, and a further 8 2.4 by 1.2 metre raised beds. So a total of 16 raised beds up this main strip at the side. The other job we're planning at the moment, my stepson who works for a builder is looking to source timber and postcrete to replace this inherited tumbling down broken fence. Before I head into the plot, let's just have a quick look here, and there is a pile of rubbish. This was acquired yesterday and I'll show you shortly where it all came from. So let's make our way up through the plot. Not a lot has happened here other than everything has grown. Parsnips, carrots and Swedes are now ready for thinning out quite seriously. Potatoes are coming on, the first earlies on the left hand side. You can see the first ones are starting to turn over now. So I'll be lifting some salad tatties fairly soon. Peas, beans, we're all looking good. Good and healthy. No sign of any flowers yet, but the odd 1 or 2 may appear soon. The brassicas though, they are really doing well. The cauliflower and the cabbages are building up nicely, and at the far end the chard is coming on, and the Brussels sprouts. Nothing more has been done to the remaining left hand side of the plot. This area I've decided is going to become a series of 2 metre by 1 metre raised beds running long ways into the plot towards the fence from the gate. But what I'm going to do down here, this area here, is I'm going to build a fruit cage. There's no great rush on it. As I can source, scrounge, salvage the timber, I'll build the frame, then we'll get a suitable covering for it and get that done, hopefully ready for next season. The compost bin there will be extended further down into the area where I showed you the rubbish just now. So let's move up to what we've been doing over the last couple of weeks. Over the Jubilee weekend and a bit before, we lifted this old bathtub, which, I don't know if those remember, used to be down in here as a pond, stagnant filthy water. Well, that was lifted. Bringing up decking, the idea here is to raise a create a small enclosed area which we can set up a table and chairs, somewhere to relax on the plot. This bath is going to be filled with earth fairly soon and used to grow lettuces or whatever. But where's the earth coming from? Well, at the back of the plot was the old compost bins which we inherited, which were grossly overgrown. Let's move into a position where the sun's not going to glare you out. Well, yesterday I came up with a pickaxe and we cleared all of this lot away, right the way back to the hedge and the fence and the shed. This is the first time I've seen this like this, because it's always been overgrown. The compost bins were made of wire and plastic, bits of rotten timber, the remains of which you saw down the bottom just now. So what I'm doing today is laborious job shoveling this soil into the sieve, sieving it and then putting it into the bath. We got to sieve it because it is full of stinging nettle and bracken roots and a load of other rubbish, twine and all sorts of detritus which needs to be removed. So that is the project for today and the rest of this week. So overall, very pleased the way the whole plot is coming on. Not bad for year one. Till next time, goodbye.